Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hare. We are in the discussion of seeing Bhagwan's presence everywhere. Bhagwan's vibhuti, that is there seen everywhere. And the important point, the one who recognizes that Bhagwan in one's own heart, then that person sees the very truth of the statement that God is everywhere. So now we saw Bhagwan said, look at the sun, moon, fire. Bhagwan is present there as very existence of them and as Teja, light, in the sun, moon, and the fire. So sun was far, moon is closer, the fire still close to us. Then he said, look at the earth. The earth is able to sustain all beings. So that power, energy with which that earth sustains, that energy is Bhagwan's energy. Then see the nourishing ability that all the plants kingdom that has. Bhagwan says, there I am present and nourishing power. Somo bhutva rasatmakaha. Bhagwan asked Arjuna, shall I come a little closer? So Arjuna said, I don't know, you have already so much close, now where we are coming? Now let us see where Bhagwan now goes. Sloka number 13th. No, 14th. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Pradinam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. Bhagavan says, I am in your stomach. Oh, Bhagavan. How you are in my stomach? As your digestive fire. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva. Vaishvanara is Agni's name. Here, but digestive fire. About digestive fire, one unique factor is the moment you put the morsel of food in your mouth, the priority is given to digestion only. Immediate. No delay. So Bhagavan says, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva, becoming that fire, Jatharagni also it is called, Praninam Deham Ashritaha. Residing in the bodies of all pranis, not only human beings. After all, Pashu, Pakshis, they also eat or not? Yes. Bhagavan did not say only human beings. Praninam, all the living beings that are there, they also eat. So who does that digestion? How Bhagavan says, Pachami annam, I cook that food. pranapana samayuktaha, associated with prana apana vayu. You know that if the fire has to keep glowing all the time, air is required. Huh? So when you have firewood and all that also, no, because air is required. Bhagavan said, with pranapana vayu, I keep this fire all the time burning. And pachami annam, and I digested food. Chaturvidham, of four kinds, Bhagavan says, four kinds. Nowadays, food industry has grown so much. They say only four kinds. Every day we are going out, eating out, eating out. The variety of food that which is there, the variety is only four. Yeah, four only. Whichever food you eat, but it is eaten only in four ways. We'll see one by one. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashridaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. See, Bhagavan is not very confident of us that we cook our food properly. So he says that aspect I have kept with me. Once I had read very good definition of God. God is the doer of all those actions for which we cannot take any responsibility or credit. And if you go deeper and deeper into it, we can't take credit for anything actually. But superficially, we can say, the agriculturist will say, I am growing this food. The marketing people say, we are bringing it to market, selling, buying, and cutting and cooking, all right. But none of us can take the credit of digesting it. We have to allow it to happen. And when you say digestion, we do not mean to just digest. But see, we eat different kinds of food, bread, butter, idli, dosa, sambar, some veg, non-veg, all kinds of food. How it gets converted into blood and bone and marrow and fat and all those sapta dhatus, how it is done? What kind of this machine is? So when we say pachami, digestion, we understand very limited sense. But how the whole food is converted into all that which is required for this body to maintain, and at the same time what is not required, waste product is eliminated also. Who does all that? Can we take credit? अरे खा पी के सो जाते हैं. We just eat and sleep and gives lot of work to Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, please think about it. And our eating is so unnatural. Anything and all that we eat. Suddenly hot, then suddenly cold. Bhagavan, what happened? The hot temperature rise. So ice cream he is eating. और उसके ऊपर कॉफी पी रहा है. What kind of man is this? Bhagavan aghast. What to do? Difficult job they have given to me. I do it. Spicy, hot. Eyes watering. Nose running. Smoke coming out of even the ears. Then colitis. Everything happens. Do we realize what work we are giving Bhagavan? Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutava Bhavas, I do everything. Annam is that which we eat, and if we don't eat with discretion, it eats us. Adyate atticha bhutani. We eat and then food eats us. And one meaning is Annaru Prithvivyam. After all, the whole food comes from the Prithvi, so ultimately we go back there only. And Pachami, as I said, digesting is one thing, but converting that food into all these necessary ingredients, all that Bhagavan's job. We can't do anything. And Bhagavan knew that, therefore he did not give that responsibility to us. Actually, we can't take credit for anything. अच्छा, अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनाम देहमाश्रितः प्राणापान समायुक्तः पचामि अन्नम चतुर्विधम. Now, what is the four kinds of food? Food is eaten in four ways. That is the meaning. You may say there is a variety of food that which is there, right? But one food is that called bhaksham, which we put in the mouth, masticate it, and then chabaw, chewing, and then we swallow it. That is one. Other food is called chosham. We choose what is called sucking it. If you eat mango like that, no, they only eat cut and sucking it. Chosham. One is called leyam. Leyam word is very popular in Ayurveda anyway. Leyam. You put mix with some honey and char jate ko. Licking. One is eating, one is sucking, one is licking, and one is called drinking. Peyam. Bhaksham. Chosham, leyam, peyam. Somebody say, no, there is one more. Intravenous. When somebody can't eat, is that eating food? Will anybody like that? No. So how do you take honey? Only about honey. Licking, no? And all from water to all whatever drink that you drink. Because Sanskrit Nareshwar Maharaj said he simplified it. One is called dry food, one is called juicy food, third is half cooked, and other is fully cooked. Now put it in there. Now somebody one more is there. How do you take tablets and all that, or some Panjirian? Or finally we swallow it. Swallow apple. Anyway, we don't have to go too much into it. But what is important is that I am going to tell. If Bhagwan is there in our stomach as Vaishwanar Agni, so if you take that food as an offering to that Bhagwan, it becomes a sacrifice, yajna. That is one of the lokas in Marathi say, Udara bharana nohe jani je yajna karma. This eating should not only become only gratifying our senses or just filling up the belly, but it is a yajna karma, because just as outside fire is lit up and we take food and do the ahuti, Om Agnaya Swaha, Om Indraya Swaha. Now, if you look upon this act of eating as offering food to that Bhagwan who is here as fire, then the eating itself becomes a yajna karma. With this attitude if you do. But that takes us to another point also. In a yajna, the sanctity of that oblation offering also is to be maintained. Not anything and everything you offer. The quality, the quantity, the sanctity, all these are important things. So here also we have to think, what are we offering to Bhagavan? In PM, what are we drinking? I don't want to elaborate. What kind of things we are offering to Bhagavan? And we have to make his job easier, no? All kind of heavy kind of things, more and more work. And the ahuti is given the quantity, everything is. And that's why many places, before taking the food, they chant this shloka also. Only Brahmarpanam that we chant, but here also. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidam. Now, if with this Yajna Bhavana, if we take that food and offer to Bhagavan, then Bhagavan's grace and blessings will descend on us in the form of good health, and there will not be any scarcity of food for that person. He will not have to starve wherever that person may go. I gave you yesterday a book about that, with a woman seeker. One was Rupa Bhavani. She used to stay on the mountain top alone. And every evening one cow used to go there and give milk. Nobody was milking or anything. The milk used to come, and whatever the cup that was brimful, and the cow used to return. You read that story. One cowherd man noticed that every day this cow goes up. How? Your heart will melt if you read that. How that works? Bhakti. That alone sitting there, and Bhagavan takes care. So, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva, this shloka, it's not just to chant or just read the translation, but you have to remember. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. And not only in human form, body, remember, actually even the trees and plants, how they are growing. How? That Bhagavan already says, Pushnami cha aushadhi sarva. Sun, moon, fire, earth, plant kingdom, and in our belly, Bhagavan said, shall I come still closer? Bhagavan, what closer can be there? Already there on mind. Bhagavan said, I will tell you. And everywhere Bhagavan is pointing out how he is there in the sun, moon, fire, earth, and in our stomach. In what is his form that is there? Now he says, most beautiful shloka again, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtaha matta smrutir jnanam apohanancha Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyah. Vedanta krut veda videva chaham. Bhagavan says, little upward stomach, here the heart. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Sarvasya hridi. In the heart of all beings, sannivishtaha, I have entered. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Now, question is, as what? See, everyone say, as a teja there, as energy here, as vitality. In our heart, how that Bhagwan is there entered? Are aham ahamtaya. In the heart of all beings, when I say I, who is that I? That is Bhagwan. And the word aham in Vedanta means Chaitanya Swarupa. Because there are two words. One is called aham, I, and idam means this. Idam is generally understood as something inert, but aham is always understood as consciousness. So Bhagwan is present in the hearts of all beings. Again I repeat, not only human beings, all beings, Bhagwan is there as Chaitanya Swarupa. Everyone says aham, aham, aham. In different languages you say. In Sanskrit say aham. In Hindi you say main. Marathi say me. Right? And the cat says meow. That's aham, aham only. So different way you may say or use the word, but that's what Bhagavan. Chaitanya Rupa. And that's why we are saying aham. That Chaitanya which is giving sentiency to enter our body complex. So Bhagavan is present. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. As your own self I am there. And matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. The mattaha means from me or because of me, because of my presence only, the people have got smriti, jnanam and apohanam. Smriti means memory, jnanam is knowledge, apohanam is forgetting. Oh. From me because of. What is smriti, jnanam, apohanam? Jnana means when you get new knowledge. See, only when, because we are living beings, therefore only we are capable of gaining new knowledge. And we are capable of remembering also. And capable of forgetting also. Now, apohanam is, one is the forgetting. And other thing is, if we have got some wrong understanding, and when the right knowledge comes, apohanam means, oh, I understand, I was mistaking it, so you drop it. Not because of forgetting. See, for example, when you look at this earth, it appears very stationary. Right? Then once we learn, gain knowledge, we say, oh no, earth is not flat. It's not stationary. It is moving around a sun. So when you get this new knowledge, you should be ready to drop this old wrong understanding. When you apohanam means the readiness to drop. Suppose I do something and I realize I committed a mistake. I should say, I am sorry, I was wrong. Correct yourself. That's called apohanam. Matta smriti, jnana apohanam. But all that is only when a living being only can do, no? Yeah. That means what? I have the ability to gain knowledge, new knowledge also. Able to remember also that, and ability to correct myself or forget also. That's why they say forgive and forget. Not only just forgive, but also forget. But sometimes we forgive, but very difficult to forget. Very odd. Now see, since we have got the ability of Smriti Jnana Apohanam, the question is, we use this faculty to gain which knowledge? And we use the faculty of memory to remember what? And forget what? Many times, what we should forget, we keep remembering, brooding over all that. I forget about it. How can I forget? So you don't forget, you keep on remembering all that. Huh? Then there are so many methods of enhancing your memories also, So there are some clinics and all that are also there. How to improve your memories. Here we say you learn Medha Suktam. So then your memory, or what? But to remember Medha Suktam itself is difficult. Now suddenly I remember. I don't know how I remember, why I remember. Smriti, no. One elderly couple went to meet their friends. They were another elderly. So one asked the visitor, I heard that you had gone to some some clinic memory to improve the memory and all that. How was that? Oh yeah, very good, They tell you how through thought association we can improve and all, that is there. Acha, so yes, what is the name of that clinic, So now suddenly, hey, uh, what is that flower called? A stem that is there and the flower and some thorns around it. What it is called? They say, Rose. Huh. He looked at his wife. Rose, tell me what was the name of this business? Matta Smriti Jnana Apohanam. Are we should know. What now? Our Bhakta say, Smaravaram Varam Chetaha Smaravaram Varam. Remember God's name. Remember what you have learned from satsang. In the Ishavasya he says, Kratosmara, Kritagam Smara, Kratosmara, Kritagam Smara. Oh my mind, remember all the sadhana you did, what knowledge you have gained, all that you should remember. So which kind of knowledge we should try to gain? What is that we should try to remember? And what is that we should forget? And if we have done something wrong, to correct ourselves. All this is there. Mattaha. Bhagavan says, from me and because of me. And isn't it a blessing that Bhagavan has given that we forget? If we remember all our past life and all that, what will happen? Huh? It will be difficult to live. Even in present life also, uh, the person had taken 500 rupees from me and did not return. And if I remember, and when he comes in front of me, so in my earlier life, I don't know what all these things I did or somebody else did, and then if that person is coming in this form now and all that. People unheard try to remember the past. Why do you want to know? If Bhagavan wanted us to that, he would have given us that. But it's apohanam. Forget about all that. No, I want to gain new knowledge. What? Of future. I know they come to us also. Oh, Swamiji, can you tell future? Hare Rama. One Mahatma said, when you go to some Mahatma, don't go to ask future. Go to make your future. But what to do? If you tell them, they are not satisfied. Somebody came to me also. They come, what can I do? Can you tell my future? Of course. Tell me what will happen. Only two things will happen. One, what you are expecting, the other, what you are not expecting. This is a permanent future of everybody. Including my future also. But see, unless you want to know something, not necessary. What happened in my past and the future? Are Baba present? Why can't you pay attention to the present now? And do you know? Looking at the present, we can know what must have been our past. And looking at present, we can also infer what can be our future. Now there are so many, everybody born with certain tendencies, sanskars, that means they must have done earlier, no? The child prodigies or even normally also. Somebody said, because I don't remember the past, therefore there was nothing in the past. No, the present itself will show you. We may not remember every little details of the past hour, but the very present we are here, that shows. Right? Suppose I ask you, 1 month ago, what did you eat for breakfast? Unless you eat only these cornflakes every day, then you can remember. Or only sandwich I was talking about. But otherwise, what did you eat? Or lunch, or dinner? You don't remember. But does it say that you did not eat? If you don't remember, but that does not mean because the very huge body that is in front standing, without food eating cannot be. So your structure shows you must have been eating quite very well. Now, another. So from primary school we have gone to learn. Now if you want such and such date in the mathematics class, what did you study? Or English or whatever. Do you remember? But whatever knowledge present that is there, that means you have learned something, that's why it is there. Acha. Don't try to know any details of all that. But the present is most beautiful. From that we can get all idea. But not necessary. Pay attention to present time. That's why the present time is called a present. On your birthday you want to get many presents, no? So present time itself is a great present from God to us. Pay attention. It can go on, okay? I think this much is all right. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः. Bhagavan says, through all the Vedas, what is to be known is only aham, this Atma Tattva only. Even though in the Vedas, so many different kinds of knowledge that are there, but the thing that we have to know is our own true self. Now here, how many Vedas are there? Huh? 1? 4? Yes, it is said there was only one, then it was made as 4 and all that. So only 4 Vedas are there. There? Actually, if you understand Veda etymological meaning, Vedyate Anena is a means of knowledge. Veda means, of course, traditional the meaning is Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, Atharvaved. Once what teacher asked his student, how many Vedas are there? He said 4. Enumerate. Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, and you know, Atharvaved he could not remember. So Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, the other Ved. And the teacher heard Atharvaved. Right. What actually he said only the other Ved. But if you understand Veda as the means of knowledge, then Pratyaksha Praman also is Veda. Direct perception, inference. Oh, Anuman also is. Anuman Praman. Arthapatti, presumption. Anupanabdhi, Shabda Praman. Oh, then now it is different. I thought only Rigved, Yajurved. Through all our means of knowledge, whether perception, logic, inference, and scientific methods and all that, the thing to be known ultimately is aham, aham, aham. If we know everything but don't know ourselves, what the point is? Even though different fields of knowledge that are available we can know, but something has got to be known is aham eva vedya. So all through all Vedas, Bhagavan says aham eva vedya. And who is the giver of Vedas or Vedanta? Bhagavan says Vedanta krut aham eva. Vedanta is the Upanishad, direct means of knowledge of the aham atma tattva. So Bhagavan says, through the Vedas, what to be known, that is me. That Veda also is me only. And who is the knower of the Veda? Veda Videva cha aham. And Bhagavan says, the knower of the Veda also, that is me. Now, what was the first look of 15th chapter? Ashwatham. See what was said? He who knows the Ashwatha Ruksha with Mula, he is the knower of the Veda. But here Bhagavan says, knower of Veda, me. I am. He is a Mahavakya, Saha Aham. Because the one who knows that Vedanta, he becomes one with Paramatma, becomes one Paramatma, only he can know all that. There it is Saha, Sa Vedavit. But here Bhagavan says Aham Vedavit. When that person knows that Vedanta, because Paramatma Swarup cannot be known remaining separate from it. Like a dreamer wants to know the waker. Only by becoming the waker only he will know the waking state. No? remaining in dream, can he know the waking? No. If the dreamer is sad, all your problems will end when you wake up. And when he wakes up, the dreamer doesn't remain there, only waker will be there. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैर् अहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेद विदेव च अहम्. All this Bhagavan. How Bhagavan is present everywhere, as what also he has pointed out. Now see, I told you the Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Upanishads. The 15th chapter is the essence of the Gita. Now the essence of the 15th chapter we'll see. Essence of the essence of the essence. It makes quite a good sense. Bhagavan said, whatever now I had told, again I tell you, summarize it. He says, Dvavimau purushau loke Ksharascha eva cha Ksharas sarvani bhutani Kutastokshara uchyate. So now what is said so far, Bhagavan said, I tell you briefly now. Dvau imau purushau loke. Loke, in this world, there are two Purushas. Now, don't you Purusha means man and Stri and over? No. Two Purushas are there. So I said two entities are there. There are two entities. Ksharascha akshara evacha. One entity is called Kshara Purusha and the other is called Akshara Purusha. Suppose there is a family whose surname is Purusha. And their two sons are there, Ramesh, Mahesh. So how they will write their name? Ramesh Purushaha. What a second name I told? Memory is gone. Mahesh Purusha. Purushaha. No? So what's called Kshara Purusha and as we call Akshara Purusha. Bhagavan, what are the two entities? Kshara sarvani bhutani. Kshara, the meaning is something which is ever changing, perishable, ever changing. Akshara, akshara means naksharati. It's not constantly perishing, that is. That's because they say imperishable. Sarvani bhutani, all these beings, bhutani means bhavanti iti bhutani, all that which comes into existence is called bhutani. Space, air, fire, water, earth, these are five Panchamahabhutas. And from the Panchamahabhutas, all other things that are made, they are Sarvani Bhutani. Vanaspati, Pashu, Pakshi, Manushya, everyone. Sarvani Bhutani. All this is called Kshara Purusha. Acha. Then Kutastha Akshara Uchyate. Kutastha means imperishable, immutable. That's how the translation is there. Akshara Uchyate, that's called Akshara Purusha. Kshara Purusha and Akshara Purusha. Now, in different commentaries, as far as Kshara Purusha is very clearly there, say Kshara Sarvani. But what is this Akshara? one meaning is Akshara means Jivatma. Or sometimes they say Akshar means the gross and subtle. Both are changing. Sthula Sukshma, they come under Sukshma. So even our mind, intellect, they are also changing. So therefore Kshara only. But Avyakta Prakriti, that unmanifest Prakriti, because everything goes back to the state of unmanifest, that remains there. They are called Aksharas. But for us, the easier way understanding is all the Pancha Mahabhutas and our physical body made up of Pancha Mahabhutas, that's the Kshara Purusha. And we already saw, Bhagavan said, Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutaha, that Jiva, indwelling spirit here, individual in the body, when the body drops, the Jiva goes again, no? It's not dying. Therefore, Kutastha. Another Deha goes. The bodies go on changing, but the Jiva remains there. Therefore, in this way, you can say, Kshara Sarvani Bhutani, all Pancha Mahabhutas, all the bodies made up of Pancha Mahabhutas, 5 elements, all that is called perishable, perishing, continuously changing entity. But that indweller, when the body dies, that Jiva does not die. Jiva again goes. Another body, that we have seen already there. So, Kshara Sarvani Bhutani Kutastha Akshara Uchyate. Bhagavan, that's all? No. This is the third one also. Oh. These are the 2 things. Then he says, above these 2, there is one. What is that? Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramaatmetyudahritaha Yo lokatrayamavishya Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha. Bhagavan says, but there is one Purusha above both. Uttama Purusha, that called. I am retaining the word Purusha as entity and all that. Uttamaha Purushaha tu Anyaha. Other than the Kshara, Akshara is Uttam Purushaha. And that Purusha is called Paramatma. Iti Udahritaha. Udahrita, it is described, called as Paramatma. Also called as Brahma. Paramatma. Achha. What does it do? Akshara Purusha, we know it is constantly perishing, changing. Akshara, now we understood, it goes on changing the bodies and all that. But what does the Uttam Purusha do? Anything? Does it do anything? Yo lokatrayam avishya. That this Uttam Purusha, avishya is entering into 3 worlds, bibharti. It sustains. Ishvara is the Lord. Ishvara Shila, ruler. But itself remains avyaya, imperishable, immutable. This earlier Jivatma is relatively Akshara, but this is absolute. So what you have to understand, there is only this Uttama Purusha that is there. Generally, Uttama we understand best. But how you have to understand? One is called Ut, what is called Uttara, then Uttama. So the Kshara Purusha is here, Akshara Uttara above that, and Uttama supreme. So actually, that Paramatma alone is. It's called Urdhva. In the very beginning, it's called Urdhva. That Paramatma is called Uttama Purushaha. The Purusha means Purnaha. Purna, infinite, complete, limitless, full. And what we call the Kshara, Akshara, they are only expressions of that Uttama Purusha. That's why the Kshara is called Purusha only. So there is only one Paramatma, Brahman. It alone appears as Kshara and also Akshara. It is above them. That's why we call them transcendental. Transcendental reality. Above are the Kshara and Akshara. Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritaha Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha. Now what are the three worlds? Genesis, Swarga, Mrityu, Patal. Swarga, the heaven. Mrityu, what are the world of mortals where we are here. And the Patal Loka is below, they say. Swarga, Mrityu, Patal. But otherwise, every day we are going three states of experiences now. Waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. Because lokaha means lokyate anubhuyate iti lokaha. That which is experienced by us. The world of experience. Who is sustaining our waking state? Dream state, deep sleep state. It is the Chaitanya only, no? And the states go on changing. Our experiences in three states go on changing. But Chaitanya is always same. Samvideka na vidyate. That samvid, pure consciousness, does not change at all. That's called Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmeti Udagritaha. This is called Uttama Purusha. Purnatvat. It fills up the whole world. Now see, Uttama Purusha. And if you bring that word Purusha before Uttama, then what will happen? Purusha plus Uttama. A plus U becomes O. Sandhi rule. Purushottama word you have heard? I have heard. Bhagavan is called Purushottama. This Purushottama is Satchidananda Swarupaha. But do you know, at the empirical world also, when some person is great, he is also called Purushottam, best among human beings. And how that is decided? Yam prashamsanti rajanaha panditaha yam prashamsanti. And most important, sadhavaha yam prashamsanti. So Purushottama. As far as this world is concerned, and if you say such and such person is great, I think greatness decided by whom? When the kings, government also recognizes, all the learned people, they also say, and most important, sadhavaha. The great sadhu, saintly people say great. When that person is called great by three, then you great. Not that one who says, I am a great person. Who told you? Why anybody should say? My greatness cannot be fathomed by anybody. No. A Raja, Pandita, and Sadhu have. Then the Purushottam. That is as far as the world, empirical world is concerned. But real Purushottam is this Bhagavan. Paramatma, Brahma, called Bhagavan, we call that is Uttam Purusha. Right? Hare! Three shlokas are remaining. We have got tomorrow. So some sweets are there, we should not finish in one day. We should keep it till tomorrow. How is Purushottama and what is said there. Okay. The concluding two shlokas are very, very, every shloka is beautiful and important only. Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Narayana Deva Deva Narayana Deva Deva Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Govardhana Dhari Krishna Govardhana Dhari Krishna Vrindavana Chari Krishna Vrindavana Chari Krishna Vansidhar Bala Krishna Vansidhar Bala Krishna Radhavar Krishna Chandra Radhavar Krishna Chandra Radhavar Krishna Chandra Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Narayana Deva Deva Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Govardhana Dhari Krishna Vrindavana Chari Krishna Vansidhar Bala Krishna Radhavar Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Krishna Vasudeva Krishna Krishna Vasudeva श्री राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।